Reporting live from Myers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hype News, I'm John Abba. Donald Trump has gotten the attention of Baltimore's mayor, D.O. Hughley, and others around the country after speaking on the city's crime in recent years and implementing new plans against crime in different cities. On Monday, Trump would announce his plans of deploying the National Guard across Washington, D.C. with hopes of reducing crime. He would also cite Chicago, Los Angeles, New York, Baltimore, and Oakland as other problematic cities when it comes to violent crime. Now, on Tuesday, a video would circulate from some showing federal agents harassing black residents in D.C. while in front of their homes.
How y'all doing today? Y'all staying in that trouble? You got your ID on you, chick?
No, I live right here.
Okay, cool.
It's a cigarette. Did y'all get a call or something about right here?
No, so we're doing checks, keeping everybody safe down here, right? Have you heard of the federal surge that Donald Trump's putting out?
No.
Right. You don't follow like
No.
Code 3, anything like that people are putting up? All right, so yeah, Trump's got all federal agencies kind of coming together for 7 days and going out, trying to stop the violent crime, all kind of stuff. So we're out here contacting people, talking to them, right? Quality of life offenses, smoking, drinking in public, right? Can't happen outside, right? Most people know that. Right? So we're contacting people, trying to advise them of the law so they learn, right? And then if there's other stuff going on where it turns into there's multiple agencies, if there's a shooting and things like that, so there's extra hands to go, right? So we're just out here trying to inform people and educate people. It's not like we're trying to just go grab people and ruin someone's life over a joint or something like that, all right?
I only asked because when you walked up, at the moment you walked up, you only had eggs.
Yeah, well, it smelled like the odor of marijuana, burnt marijuana in the air, right? And you're the only guy that had something lit in your hand, and I didn't flash right, so I didn't realize it was just a cigarette. So that's on me. I appreciate you understanding and not getting chippy.
This moment would bring the problem which some see with Trump's recent decision front and center, that black citizens can now be even more targeted by law enforcement. D.O. Hughley would reshare the video on his Instagram account with the caption, "Already on the streets, Goonin for Trump." Now, just before sharing that moment, Dia would also share a moment from Trump's press conference discussing the matter. In the video, it would go on to capture Trump speaking on police being able to practice retaliation.
You spit and we hit, and they can hit real hard. And people are spitting in their face and they're not allowed to do anything. But now they are allowed to do whatever the hell they want.
In response, Dia would write, using the police and National Guard as a goon squad and giving them a green light to do whatever they want is great. Now, outside of DL's response, many have taken to social media to react to the current Trump order. One social media user would pull out a map of Washington, D.C. and circle the White House as the heaviest crime zone in the area, a nod to Trump's multiple felony convictions, as well as others in the administration. Now, not everyone would be against Trump's decision. Some black residents would even tell local news how they welcome this new plan against crime.
We need all the protection that we can get in the city because the city is really getting dangerous. A person like me at this age, I have to make sure to come home before sundown.
Another pro-Trump perspective will come from a social media user who will make a video of himself walking through D.C. to show the alleged change made after Trump's order. The man will go on to praise Trump's newest move.
Man, down the city is quiet as a church mouse, young. I came all the way down Pennsylvania Avenue this morning. So peaceful, young. I don't smell no weed, young. I don't see no homeless people. I mean, I came all the way through the southeast side, all the way down here. You can see now I'm at the White House jump, man. It's a shame that it takes somebody to have to sit in your classroom in order for you to be in order, yeah? Because that's what it feels like, yeah? You got to be babysitter to do your job, yeah? You got to do better, yeah? You got to do better, yeah? And mainly, young, you got the problems. It's us, man. It's always us giving everybody a bad name, young. We'll see how long this lasts, young. How many murders was it last night? How many carjackings was it last night? Talk to me.
Now, shortly after Trump's first comments, Baltimore Mayor Scott will respond to the president by telling viewers each one of the cities named by him has a black mayor. Also, that he's distracting the public from issues the administration should be focused on, including the U.S. economy. Now, according to social media X account Free Black Thought, Scott's efforts of lowering the violent crime rate yielded excellent results. Baltimore Mayor Brandon Scott has reduced his city's homicide rates by 62%. It hasn't been this low since 1978. In response, one social media user would explain he invested in the youth and put resources in the community. It's scientifically proven if you do that, crime goes down. That same social media account will go on to list 5 measures the Baltimore mayor implemented in order to bring the rate down. Those measures included a comprehensive violence prevention plan, which became effective from July 2021 and remains until June 2026. This plan treats violent crime as a public health crisis rather than solely a law enforcement issue, emphasizing prevention, intervention, and enforcement. That same source will go on to list the key components of the comprehensive violence prevention plan, which are targeting interventions for high-risk individuals, community engagement, and data-driven metrics. The second measure that brought down the Baltimore murder rate was Group Violence Reduction Strategy, which focuses on group-related violence by offering individuals to accept social services and support to exit violent lifestyles or face enforcement if they continue. The third measure focused on youth and equitable development, which focused on investments in after-school programs, mentorship, and job training to steer the youth away from violence. Now, the fourth measure included advocacy and partnerships with community organizations. The fifth measure was measurable outcomes and outgoing efforts. By July 2025, Scott announced continued historic reductions in violent crimes, with homicides at their lowest in 5 decades. Given that Baltimore appears to have already gotten a grasp on crime without force and needs now raids, do you think the Trump administration's recent moves are still necessary? And do you think this is the beginning for Black people to be even more targeted across the country? Let's talk about it more in the comments below. Plus, save the day for the latest news and comedy by subscribing here to our YouTube channel and follow Comedy Hub across all social media. And if you enjoy content like this, check out hypersclub.com right now. Get your membership to watch full interviews and more original content. And if you have a story you think we should cover, send us a message now at hyperalerts.com. Reporting live from Hypers Club in Atlanta for Comedy Hub News, I'm John Abba.